All right, good morning, everyone. John Spencer, operations for Team 13 on the Bull Complex. And today is Tuesday, 9/28. Another rainy night. A lot of rain just like a week ago. Seems like we've had a constant, steady downpour. And again, much needed rain. And so it's good for the firefighters. Even though we got to work in it, they sure appreciate the cool down and the slow down after a long season. So yesterday, even though we had a lot of rain on the roads, some work was getting done. And even though it slowed our tempo down, people are still trying to find ways to be effective out there in the mushy, soggy road conditions. And again, we're trying to be careful not to damage the roads because we've actually been in the process of repairing those roads. So yesterday in Division Papa, one of the big things is that we got some of the equipment in for the curtain burner, and that is a device that will incinerate slash instead of having to chip it or truck it and haul it away. We can burn it and collect the remnants from it, the biochar that they call it, and that biochar can be used as almost like a compost or fertilizer. So it will be useful to spread into the forest to key places. So that's coming in today. The curtain burner itself will be here today. They'll get that set up and hopefully have that operation going by Thursday. And then in Division Papa today, the roads were real soggy in their division, so they did a stand down on their heavy equipment and just did some light work across the division. In Kilo Golf yesterday, they were able to have some of their log processors work at landing sites because they don't have to move much and continue to process many of the logs that were clipped along the roads. And so that was going well yesterday. And then they were doing some chipping work when the rain let up so the crews could get out and not get too wet. But for the most part, the chipping was kind of slowed down. And then in Alpha Whiskey, they did some suppression repair work on dozer lines, pulling back berms and putting in water bars to keep soil erosion from happening on those steeper slopes. And that was going well. They did some road grading. And usually when they do road grading, they need water on the road, but they don't want too much. But they were able to get some of that done with the light rain that came yesterday. So more of that will happen today. And they're also going along roads and taking stumps from trees that were cut and cutting them lower just to remove hazards and make it more visually appealing to the eye. Suppression Repair Group yesterday went and assessed more of the 46 road and identified more hazard trees that they're going to be removing over the next week or two. And so they'll engage in that when the weather allows them to do it safely. And they'll be looking to continue with work in Rainbow Campground, which they're almost done, about another 1 or 2 days, and they'll have that all cleaned up. So overall, a little slowdown, trying to keep firefighters dry, and then tomorrow the rain's supposed to let up, and we'll have a little drying period, so maybe we can engage more tomorrow. We'll see. But the only other big thing I can say is our weather forecast for tomorrow is snow. Up high, about 4,500 feet, and then maybe some icy conditions. So we've asked the firefighters to be extra careful as we're moving around tomorrow. Anyways, have a nice day, and that's our report. Thanks.